I wanted to go ahead and just kind of touch base, just kind of catch up, just kind of talk about current events and where things are kind of going right now. I really appreciate you guys for checking out my channel and, just watching what I got to say. So I hope this video is a little helpful. I hope that me sharing my experience is helpful to those of you who, you're putting up with harassment, you know what I'm saying, and it's built up over a long period of time, and you kind of try to figure out what's going on. You're still kind of a little confused. Those of you probably, you have a voice, you use your voice, and, you probably got opposed a little bit. So, there's situations where you're perhaps, going through, a collective, organized orchestration in your life. If you're someone putting up with that, or, there's just a little confusion going on. I wanted to kind of give you guys a channel update about what's kind of going on, currently right now, I'm in Tampa, Florida. My previous location was Dallas, Texas, and that's where I got my jaw surgery done. That's where, this whole scenario was my channel began. The main motive, I made this channel way back in 2018. It was a journey for my jaw surgery, and a lot came with that. A major thing that came with it was obviously the pandemic. I came across some vital gold information on this platform here that plays a huge percentage in this situation. YouTube plays a big role in where my life is right now, actually, man. Despite not even being in a situation where it's yet a job, I came across some very gold and vital information from a content creator who has also played a big role in my life. So basically, there was repercussions to speaking on this pandemic, and it aligned with my grocery manager position at the time. So a lot of things a lot of truth that I was hearing on the internet during my time as a grocery manager was playing out. I was being prevented from getting my surgery if I were to keep speaking on this invisible monster pandemic. That's basically all it is, guys. Repercussions from speaking against the pandemic, and you continue to do things, you continue to make experiences and mistakes, and it's a revolving door if you allow it to happen. And now, years later, you're in this situation, and if you don't get the facts straight, it can end up being confusing. That's why I say shout out to those of you who document and record. Channel update, man. Let's get right into it. So basically, I got the surgery, bro. So let's put it this way. You can get gang stalked, you can get organized, mobbed, you can get trolled. I got all of that, and guess what? I got it done. So just keep that in mind. You cannot blame anyone for whatever situation you're in right now. I know it sucks, man. I've been through low points, man. I've been through ups and downs. You've been through ups and downs. We've been through ups and downs, yo. But you cannot blame anyone. My channel right now, this channel update, yo, is just to give you guys perspectives and just keep y'all's heads up, yo. Because it's tough right now. But at the same time, I can't complain because I've made mistakes and I've been given grace, yo, despite going through all the same thing you're going through. Okay? So this channel update right here, a big role to my situation right now. The plan, man, after I got my surgery, I was going to expose this whole federal organized mobbing. Organized mobbing is a federal crime. A federal crime. There's millions of dollars put into orchestration programs ran by intellect agencies just for a single individual, just for a group of citizens, a few people. It ain't the majority of the world. That's going on right now. It's been going on. The plan after that, the surgery, was to expose that. And then I fell in love. I fell in love. I don't know if you guys saw the dissociative identity disorder video. There's a few I have with her, and then there's another one. But that happened right after my surgery. I met her. And the timing was incredible. So it wasn't like a situation where it was forced. She was on her own mission, extreme mission. She's got her own big boy stuff going on too. So it's just amazing. A lot of you ask, can you go to this program and be in a relationship? Yes, it'll be tough though. It ain't gonna be easy. You're gonna have to trust each other. It's gonna be hard if you're really going through this. If you're someone who's, going through it, and perhaps you're not in a relationship, don't seek one. Because the thing is that I didn't try to find a relationship. I was never looking for one. So I don't know. A lot of you talk about new age and all this. So don't try to. I'm not even new age at all. I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know nothing about astrology until 2019. I didn't know my chart until I looked that stuff up. But then I looked at it and, hey man, I know a lot of y'all ain't into that. I know a lot of y'all don't know what's up with this whole soulmate, other half stuff. But I'm going to have content. This is why I'm going to keep the channel rolling despite I finished my surgery, because there's things to be said. I think that I'm a person who could fill a lot of holes that are open right now with information online where you don't completely have the full circumference of the situation. She's got elements. Her sun and ascendant, she has elements. She's an element that I'm missing an element. She's like a missing, for real. So I'm gonna have like videos talking about it. It's crazy. You guys will be like, what? But it makes, like, you're gonna be intrigued. It's gonna be content, y'all. It'll be some good stuff. It'll be interesting. So the timing of that was one thing itself. And she's highly intelligent, aren't you?
Thank you.
Yeah. She's highly intelligent. So, our connection is just one thing itself. I met her back in March 2023. And that's a story itself. So it's been a lot. And seeing her perspective of situations too. I don't want to get too personal with information. So the plan is to kind of just keep the ball going. The plan is to keep documenting and exposing. And you guys keep doing what you're doing, those of you who are going through this, I'm gonna keep dropping content, I'm gonna still keep, dropping hobby content and stuff like that. But in terms of this whole organized corruption, this whole gang stalking, human trafficking thing that's going on right now, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to participate and expose that stuff with you guys, because there's a perspective I'm seeing that that needs to be said, so, and even you saw.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So even she has her side of that too. That plays a big role in how we met too.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't meet. She and I didn't meet through no Tinder. We didn't meet through no trying to some date or something that we met through on some, like, we were both angry when we both met.
Yeah, angry at
we were
the
both I had just got done with my surgery trying to get stuff done. She was on a crazy mission You know what I'm saying? Mad walking hella miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
She's a warrior. She's a warrior too. So, real stuff. So, yeah, that's a channel update. You know, I'm in a relationship, and you know, we're just gonna keep it going, make the best out of everything, yo. And I'm gonna keep dropping content, you know, and I appreciate the support, you know, and I'm gonna continue to support those of you. You know, there's a couple channels I checked out today. Some of you, I'm still, you know, some of you saw the vid that's on my homepage, you know, and I subscribe to some of you on that. So, yeah, it's real. It's, you know, I try to make this a teaching experience. You know, I rambled on with the vid before about how, you know, if I'm gonna go through this, I'm gonna do it in a way where, you know, you're like teaching and trying to help, you know, or just using it. So you don't have to look at everything as this negative, you know. Yeah, right now the whole goal is just to kind of take care of things in real life, man. You know, some of y'all, yeah, you know, I spoke about it before, how some of y'all went the whole 9 yards. Some of y'all went straight to the CIA. Some of y'all went straight to the FBI. I know some of y'all made calls to the NSA and the Homeland Security. I didn't even go that far, actually, because I wanted to get my main motive done, man. I was afraid of being prevented from stuff, you know. I was very close a couple months back or whatever, just to kind of figure out what's going on, but it's your life. It's like you can't ask other people to figure out what's going on in your own life, despite the confusion and stuff, you know. So that's where I see it as, you know, it's a very irritating situation, especially for those of you, because I don't have my own kids, you know. So especially with those of you who have your own kids, some of you have your kids taken from CPS, you know. I see that too, and a lot of you guys are putting up with a bunch of nonsense, yo. So, you know, it's unfortunate, yo. You really gotta it's really about, you know, keeping your mind at peace and being patient, man. I've had so many explosion moments, yo. So many explosion moments where I freaked out. You've seen me freak out, huh?
Only a couple of times.
She's seen me freak out, yo. Throwing stuff out, so because it's irritating, yo.
Excuse me.
So, I don't know. Anything's possible. Like I said, I was going through this before. I was able to get my surgery done, yo. This thing was major. This would have really affected my health. I would have ended up losing my life years later, at age 30 or something like that, because it really would have affected me, man. Stuff like that will affect your arteries. Stuff like that can cause like diabetes at a very young age and stuff like that, you know. It was very major. So I made the vid before, and I'm gonna say it again, but it's one of those scenarios where I'm one of the few channels where it's proof that you can be getting harassed, but you might be getting harassed for a good reason. It sounds weird. It sounds weird to say that. You might not know where I'm coming from. It's really deep. You really got to be at that space. Like I said, a lot of us can only just relate to each other because of the trauma bonding. But other than that, I'm not really seeing eye to eye with everyone. We're not all seeing eye to eye. Some of you are in certain religions. Some of you are atheists. Some of you are Christians. Some of you oppose astrology. Some of you are tarot card readers. You get what I'm saying? So, but anyway, the channel update is just to stay consistent, yo, you know, and to try to do this in a way where we're not, you know, self-sabotaging ourselves or broadcasting a little too much, and we're really just trying to help each other out. And, you know, we're trying to better ourselves as we go, you know. I got my own personal problems to take care of right now, yo. I got to get an address. I got to get my IDs. So, yeah, you know, it's all about patience there. But anyway, I don't want to make it too long. I'm going to end it at 15 minutes. Appreciate it.